Welcome, everybody, to episode 10 with Area of Effect Gaming. We're playing City Skylines 2. We're on the Halcyona Shores playthrough, which is on the Barrier Island map. As you can see, we are farther along in population, we're farther along in progress. I've kind of just let the time go so we can get farther to our goal. Because what we really need to do next requires the map tiles and all that stuff. So I did a few things in the background. Um, I turned off. We had a bunch of small medical buildings, and I realized we put down the hospital, so we were costing ourselves a lot of money. So I turned all the little hospitals off. I just kind of turned them off because you can click on them and turn them out of service. So basically, they're only charging 10% the cost of what they normally would. Because we'll move those to like when we go to do other areas, so it's not worth completely demolishing them right now, I don't think. But it all depends. You're more than welcome, if you want to demolish them. I don't particularly like to do that. I probably should, but I like to just turn them off and then move them. But with the new game mechanics, where it costs some money to keep them, I may have to get into the habit of just demolishing them. But then again, they are expensive to place, so there's a cost benefit analysis there you'd have to analyze. Um, but anyway, yeah. So and then the budget for the hospital was huge, and it was barely eating capacity. So I put the budget on the hospital down to, I think, where is it? 70%. I had it lower, and then we started having issues with beds and stuff, or with like hearses or ambulances. Sorry, so I had to turn it up a little bit. When I went to 70, I didn't notice any more ambulance issues. So one or two here. I think we're still overflowing from when we had the issue. Maybe we'll go up to 75 or 80. Yeah, well, let's do that because I mean we got the money. We're generating 70,000 a hour here, so we've definitely got plenty of money. But I don't want to waste money. So you got to be frugal. You got to know where to cut it. Looks like we are going to get this any second. And I have got plans. God, this road is horrible. I may have to upgrade this road at some point. It is a huge intersection. You know what? Let's see if we can't just do a quick upgrade here. Turn this into a four-way asymmetrical intersection. That might help increase traffic flow a little bit. That seems to be where the jams are and the jelly rolls. What do we got back there? Waiting for her. There's like a house apartment being obstructed by this building. That is a massive building. Like who? I don't understand people that can live in tall buildings. Like it would freak me out to know that if the building collapsed, you're just dead. It would creep me out. I'm never gonna live in an apartment. All right, we got big city. Awesome. All right, so we got, wow, 18 tiles, and we got 11 points to spend. I have an idea what I'm gonna spend them on. Let's take a look. Based on our plans, I think we definitely want City Hall because that'll give us reduced import costs, which right now we're importing a lot of stuff, so that would be a huge help. Um, Transportation wise, I don't think we need the big airport or the space center yet, and we've already unlocked everything else we need. We might do parks and tourist attractions. That's a good question. Um, and we might do post sorting facility because as we set up our neighborhoods, we're going to need to make sure everything's set up. Server farms, I don't think we really need right now, and I don't. Oh, we've only got 11 points. I think 12 because I had one left over. Um, so it really is. It comes down to, large sports parks would be 4, post sort facility would be 6. and then City Hall would be 10. I'm popping in for a quick second to thank you again for watching, and to welcome you to this video on the Area of Effect Gaming channel. Please consider leaving a like and subscribing if I earned it. Now back to the video. And I'd have technically 2 left. I really want to go Geologic Center first, because apparently that increases your ore, underground deposits of ore and oil. But it may not be an immediate need. The problem is I do want it to do a recycling area. I just don't know where I want to put it yet, and that is expensive. So maybe we'll save that for next milestone. I think that's what we'll do. I guess we can spend the points and put it in geothermal. We're eventually going to want to get to nuclear, unless we can, solar can help get us there. But I don't think that's a point we need to immediately put in. But I did want intersections and roundabouts, so I need to shave 2 points off, and I don't think there's anywhere I can shave 2 points off. Well, yeah, not do the post-sort facility. I could probably live without the post-sorting facility right now, so let's do that. Let's do intersections. Unlock. Let's do City Hall. Unlock. We got 4 points left, right? So that should be large parks. There we go. All right. So we've spent our points. Points are gone. No more points. Not till we get to the next milestone, which will probably be a while. But we have 20 tiles to buy. That should very easily get us where we need to go. Whoa! What is my map doing? Alright, I am going to figure out the tiles I need to buy and buy them, and I'll be right back. Everybody, shifting gears just slightly, I wanted to show you this. So I took a couple minutes, took a screenshot, and tried to map out what I want to do with the roads, because I'm going to unlock most of this area. This area, obviously, in the future, but I want to get them in a direction and prep for it. So the red will be the highway. I want to divert the highway, make it go this way, and have it split here to go up, and then split to go back into town, and basically just cut the junction here and turn it into that. So yeah, it'll do that. And then the blue is going to be your heavy avenues, like your 6 or 8 avenues or lane avenues. Basically the major arteries, the collectors. And then the green, I'm not positive, I'm not set on the design. I may tweak it once I get in there. Most likely I'll probably tweak it. But those would be your medium avenues, your 4 lanes. And then from there, just go with single lanes. I wasn't going to draw all that stuff out. I'll do that when I do it. But that's the general idea. And then, there'll be more in industrial, residential over here. This will pretty much all be residential. I think. I haven't decided, and I'm thinking this corridor here will probably, I'll make that my downtown. That's where I'll have like a rail yard, depot, that's like the center of all the stops. Because I want to have that close to where I'm starting so that I can, build that out. But it may not be this episode because I'm going to have to probably wait for more tiles. But hopefully I'll be able to unlock most of this area and get this started. But yeah, I'm excited. Let's go back to the game. All right, so the tiles we are going to buy, we're going to try to get away with getting these and see if that is enough. Oh, not that one. We need that one and that one. I'll probably need to leave that intersection in place actually for now. I'll just dead end that right there. So I don't need any of that. I can save those tiles if I need to put them somewhere else. So I may do that. We can make this the prison island. But no, we'll make like one of these inner islands the prison island. So I could do what I was planning. I think, yeah, cargo terminal there is what I was gonna do. Um, might have to buff that out a little bit, so that may have to come when we get more expansion permits, because I'd want to open all of these and kind of expand it and custom form it a little bit more. But as far as right now, I think that's all we're gonna buy. All right, we did it. Okay. So that was a lot. All right, so I'm gonna take a couple minutes, a speed lapse. I'm gonna flatten everything out, get it prepped infrastructure wise, and I'll be back in a couple minutes. All right. I finished building the ugliest interchange I've ever seen. I really don't feel as comfortable in City Skylines 2 as I did in one building. And I really like to use the interchanges, but they just, if you could, I don't know, it's just a thing. I want to use the intersections, but I also want to have a perfect two gap spacing between my freeways. So it's my OCD is getting the better of me. But for right now, we just need to tie that junction in so we can let time go and no longer tie it up. But we got to cut this off real quick, and we've got to link that to an underground. All right, get the electrical connected, I believe. Yes, it's no longer yelling at me. So that is connected. That is good. So eventually I want to have two power lines running underneath the roads, because that way they can carry dual bandwidth, so to speak. But the major power plants, gonna have to try to put near the edges so that I can put them right out into trade, so I don't have to worry about them carrying through the lines, because I really had some issues with my other playthrough with getting electricity to work right. Let's see. I need to finish the rail. Alright, that's, I think, about where we started. I'm just gonna make sure I get a good connection. That's about as close as we're gonna get. Yeah, it's probably off a little bit, but that's fine. Oh, see, all the toggles are on again. Keeps resetting them. It's irritating me. Zone cell length, right angle. Take that off. There we go. Want it to snap. There we go. Alright, it doesn't start curving till down there. So I'll take that to there. I'll take the curve on the track. See if we can tie this in. It looks pretty ugly. I gotta redo it. Break that off. And then we'll just kind of redo this intersection. Hopefully I can do it around that pole. I didn't even think about that. Where? Snap to existing geometry. See, in that case, you want it to snap. Guidelines. I want to snap the guidelines. There's the center of the tracks. Oh, snappies. Alright. It's overruling me. Alright, I'm gonna have to delete that real quick. Oh, it's not gonna let me. Alright, I'm gonna have to take the rail. Let's take it down a step. There we go. Alright, that's not... yeah, it's not horrible. The train will live. It might have a little jolt there, but it's fine. I get to cut that off there and that off there. We're gonna have to do a UE on those highway segments. Alright, that is a 3-lane highway. Okay. Interesting. Ugh, this game is so annoying sometimes. Like, I gotta do that just to make a road. That looks ghetto as f, but that'll work. Well, in theory, nobody should go that way anyway. Because there's nothing there. Alright, so I think at this point we can start the simulation again. Alright, yep. Alright, simulation's going, cars are coming, that's good. I don't know why we have... Oh, because that was the closest road when they respawned. That's funny. Okay, Alright, so I took a little bit of a break between episode segments. So to finish off the rest of this episode, I prepared like an area over here. The wind's kind of like going this way towards the sea, so I decided to utilize the space to put in more animal farms. Um, and there's minerals right here, so I'm gonna put coal. And then there's a groundwater deposit, so we will need electricity for this area. Now I could bring it all the way over, but the way the new electricity works, if you're trying to feed an entire city from one area, it just doesn't work. It's better to break it up into segments. So I think I'm gonna put a geothermal plant here and then export it at the end of Sly's pig farm area. Um, and that will be its own dedicated outbound connection. Um, so any excess power generated by that particular unit will go out, and then it will feed this entire area most likely. So, but yep, I did finished all the work. I mean, this is obviously just temporary. I could finish. I've got the tiles. I could, but I really wanted to just get started. And welcome to the world's ugliest intersection. I also did some other stuff off camera. We were really having a hearse problem over here, so I moved one of the hospitals from over here to right there, or the clinic, sorry. Um, yeah. So that started helping the hearse problem at least. We still have a lot of abandoned buildings. It's just because I've been letting it run to get us towards milestone 12 while I've been doing all that work. So um, otherwise, a lot of the sections are doing good. Over here, high cost of resources. That's just because we're pretty much importing everything. Now, if we had a town hall, that could reduce the import cost, or a city hall, I think. So there's that. I bought these 4 tiles over here for these grown trees and put a road out here so we can put in a forestry building. So that's pretty much what we're going to do for the rest of the episode is fill out the areas that I've prepared. Um, and then that may be a good way to do these new sections on YouTube is to like pre-build the layout and then populate it on camera. That way you don't really have to deal with all the building of the roads and the deleting, rebuilding. So anyway, if you like that, if at the end of the episode you feel that's a good way to do it, let me know in the comments. Because I want to do it the way you guys want to see it. Um, so there's that. So let's get in here. Let's do the pig farm first. Actually, let's do this groundwater deposit first, because I'll need to work the outbound electrical first. Pretty sure, yeah. I'm pretty sure I had unlocked geothermal. Now it uses the groundwater. Trying to remember. That's the outbound connection right there. So I should do something like this. I want as much as I can get on the water. So that looks good. Alright, so now we just have to see what it looks like on our... Oh, I squeezed it in. Nice. Okay, so we just have to do a little bit of trimming. Not a whole lot. Alright, so we're gonna do... We're basically just gonna fluff it up. Oh, that must be the corner of it up there, so I'm actually gonna have to go back. There we go. That looks a lot more natural. Alright, and it looks like it wants a road over here, so we'll give it a road. Just take this road all the way up. I just gotta figure out, so this... Let's get figure out what I want to do with this road. So this is farming area over here. So as far as I can tell, farms don't generate pollution. Because if you look, where's my pollution? Air pollution. So if you look over here, where I've got a farm here, no air pollution. Farms up here, no air pollution. Now that's the water filtration or garbage. So farming is not generating air pollution. So I think that's safe to place in a residential area, which is good because the way these maps are currently designed, it seems like they've changed it with the new two maps they've released. The deposits are a lot bigger and less sparse, which means you have an entire area which you could dedicate to farming, and it would be rich in that mineral or oil, and it would be rich in that mineral. So I've mentioned that. I'm sure other creators have mentioned that. That is a much preferred method of doing it. So, all right. So we have to. You know what? I'm trying to remember. I wonder if I can go underground. Yep. There we go. We'll go underground to that road. Alright, so that'll be Sly's pig farm. That'll be the transformer there. No, I just need to do... There we go. That'll give us enough room to get around with the farming. Alright, transformer station there. Underground. And we'll just go underground out. Alright, so that gives us power to the area. Except this isn't connected yet, so... I think that's my 4-lane divided road. For now, I think we're just going to be nice and we're just going to extend it. Ooh, that was horrible. Why did it do that? Oh, yeah, you know what? I love all the options. They're great. But I think they need to have some sort of memory. It's hard to say to what purpose or to what, criteria. But if I'm continuing a road, it should continue. It shouldn't cause a break. Zone of cell length is what I think I need on. There we go. Okay, so those are all continuous. There we go. Finally. Alright, so now they're connected to the grid, which is what we want. We'll build around that later. We'll figure out something to put there. Alright. Well, we can unpause now. We can start gaining progress. So we're going to do specialized industry. This one we're going to do coal. Alright, yeah, so I'm not going to be able to get that entire deposit unless I put another one like over here. I don't want to put it on the deposit because I don't want to waste that space in case the main building doesn't like generate coal if it's on it. Oh, I'm just realizing we don't have water. Alright, give me 1 second, let me fix that. Alright, I think I got it handled. I just built a little groundwater pumping station there. We'll have to eventually buy this tile or two, I think, and smooth this out. Because we may, if this is all ore up here, we may, yeah, so there's ore over there too. So we may turn this into like an industrial area for sure. Have to redraw those. But yeah, so let's get this ore. We're probably going to put another one right here. So let's do that. Alright, I'm going to have to change this one. Alright, hopefully that's enough. You know what? I think I'm gonna change this one up. Change the guidelines and just make it match this area right here. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm having mixed feelings about the new district tool. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like I like the old one better. This one, especially deleting, oh my god. You have to delete all the points. So if you created a district with like 50 points, you're never going to be able to delete it. Because it'd take you like an hour. So that in itself is just like, holy crap. Why would I ever do that? Alright, so hopefully now I can create this one and it'll go up here and get all this. Oh, I can do that from this screen too. Sweet. Okay. So I don't have snapping on or anything. I'm going just as close as I can. Oh, I'd still have to create a third one up there. Jesus. Okay. Well, maybe we go ahead and just take that road up there. Let's flatten this area a little bit. Let's flatten it to here, I think. I don't even know if I can get a road up there. As stiff as this is. Alright, I'm going to try to get a road up here, and I'll be back. Alright, it's really weird looking, but that works. That makes it a 5% grade right there, so I think we'll just go with that. I may take this... Oh, I didn't want to take that end off. Let's do there. So I want to just curve it a little bit, because I want it going this way. Yeah, I may just have to do this. Oh, that'll work. So I can change... Oh, I'll even do that when I have it in. Or, I mean, when I have this down. So I'll leave a little bit of a gap. There we go. Alright, now hopefully that should not have road issues. There we go. Yeah, that doesn't. Well, that has sewage issues. Backed up sewer. Yeah, I don't want it going down the coast. You know what I may have to do until I can connect it to the main line. May have to do a water treatment plant. Now this is a rather large facility, and I believe it has expansions, so we should put it right here, I think. That'd be a good spot. I'm gonna need a road off of this one in which to put it. I think we're gonna go up past these. And, oh, god damn, fuck it straight. Yeah, I might even do that. I like that better. Yeah, just kind of put it like right here. Alright, there's my water treatment plant. Alright, so we've got that done. We are running into 45 minutes, so we're gonna go ahead and call the episode. But we're doing good. We're still making 80,000. Oh, I also before we kick off, I did change the taxes way down because I mean we're making money and people are still having too high rent. So I figured if I dropped the taxes, it would help. And we're still making money. So, but I did that. So we'll finish in the next episode. We'll finish the pig farm. We'll finish Sheffield Petroleum and Jim Jim's chick hatchery. And then we'll do some other planning and stuff and figure it out from there. So I want to thank you for joining me today. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. And I will see you on the next one. To the outro. Thank you for watching to the end of the video. If you liked what you saw, please click the subscribe button on the screen and hit that notification bell if you want to see more content when I post it. I look forward to seeing you on the next one.